Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Shaw.
19 minutes before the hour now on this Wednesday morning, Hurricane Delta, once a Category 4 storm, has made landfall on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula and has been downgraded to a Category 2 storm. As Delta does re-intensify, however, officials warn that has warned residents, that is, to have several days of food and water on hand. The hurricane is on a course towards southeastern Mexico, and then it will continue on to the U.S. Gulf Coast. The storm could hit communities still drying out from the remnants of Tropical Storm Gamma. The Mexican government says 5,000 federal troops and emergency personnel are being made available to assist in storm efforts. Well, cleanup still underway from Hurricane Sally. People in Mobile, Alabama, are worried about what Hurricane Delta might bring later this week. There are still piles of debris along streets in Mobile left over from Sally, waiting to be picked up. Residents are concerned about their debris and whatever damage Delta might cause additionally. In addition to loads of debris, there are also worries about flooding. Well, this is a current look at Hurricane Delta. It made landfall this morning just south of Cancun and north of the island of Cozumel, and it is moving toward the northwest at this point. As it does so, work its way back into the Gulf of Mexico, it is going to regain some strength. It'll be working its way back to Category 4, and by the time it gets to make landfall in Louisiana, expected to be about a Category 3 hurricane, so it'll be packing high winds, a lot of storm surge. It will also be packing a lot of wind and rain, so it's going to be quite the storm as it works its way up the Mississippi River Valley. We'll certainly be tracking that for you. Well, here is a look at our smoke activity here in Central Oregon. Most of us are under an air quality that is rated as moderate. Crooked River Ranch is under good air quality right now. Madras under unhealthy for specific groups, for sensitive groups, and it's mainly because the Lions Head fire to the west has fed a lot of smoke into that area. Elk Lake is also under unhealthy for sensitive groups, and so is the smoke a little bit thicker to the south, south of Three Rivers. Well, this is our smoke and air quality forecast for the next couple of days here. You can see the Warm Springs and Madras area stays pretty intense. Southern Deschutes County will stay fairly thick through much of about midday Thursday, and then we're all going to clear up just a little bit toward the end of the week. These cooler temperatures that we're going to see will additionally help all of these conditions. Well, the western United States, not bad. In fact, the only storms we have this morning are over the Great Lakes. Here in the Pacific Northwest, high pressure continues to really dominate our picture. Now, it's going to wane over the next couple of days here as that center moves off to the east, and it will allow for a few clouds to build in over the region. The southwesterly flow is going to be guilty of bringing some more smoke into our area, so we're going to stay clear and dry, but watch for the smoke to intensify just a little bit. Temperatures are going to stay warm as well. We're at the western fringe of above normal temperatures moving through the plain states this morning, and that will cool as a low pressure develops in the Pacific and gets a little closer to us. Yesterday we were at 88 at both of our airports. Today we're going to be in the neighborhood of 5 to 10 degrees cooler than that. Certainly starting out cool enough. It's 27 in La Pine, so upper elevations to our south are nice and cool. We're mid-30s to mid-40s for just about everyone else. Light and variable winds will stay that way today. We'll see highs in the upper 70s to low 80s. Overnight lows a little bit on the cool side. Upper elevations especially will get down below freezing, mid-30s to mid-40s once again for the rest of Central Oregon. Pollen counts are not going to be a challenge. We're right at the end of the growing season here. Temperatures today in the upper 70s to low 80s. Cooler under mostly sunny skies for the rest of the work week. Look for a rainy and drizzly weekend ahead. We likely will draw a little of this into next week.